Happy Tuesday, everyone. So, keep in mind, at this point, I've been pretty much wearing red every Tuesday. It has nothing to do with the fact that the Chiefs won, although I actually got that pick correct. So that makes my record 10-6, which makes my overall record this season 40-39-1. Yes, I'm finally back in the winners column for now. Holy cow, let's see if I can keep this up. So that's part of my high, as well as last night I stayed at my folks a little later than normal because actually I was watching a little bit of last night's game and watching The Voice. The Voice actually completed their blind auditions, which actually kind of brings about a low for me, just simply because, I mean, the blind auditions for The Voice were the best part, and now it's over. I'm sad. Although, there were some funny moments. I mean, there was one song where, like, this one young guy was actually, like, I think he picked, I forget who he picked, but, like, he sang that song for Camilla, which, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's really pretty cool. But yeah, I wish the blind auditions would last forever, but that doesn't work. And the contestants have like, so each of the judges has 14 contestants. That's 56 people, not even including the fact that some of those contestants are more than one person. Like, there's a couple of duos in there. So you're looking at very close to like 65 people, give or take. Actually, I think it's only like 58 or something, but still, that's a lot of people. Which, you know, I guess that's what the battles are for, I suppose, to sort of weed out, you know, whoever, I suppose. So there's that. You know, again, my high is the fact that I got to spend the evening with my folks, watching The Voice and watching NFL football. But I gotta say though, I really thought the Chiefs were gonna lose. It was really looking this way. Sorry, Raiders. When I was watching last night's game, I'm like, wow, this is gonna be a pick I'm wrong about. But then it hit me. I'll actually be able to do the autumn wind poem again. That's probably not going to happen now. And it's a real shame, too. Because, like, the Raiders probably had about as good a start as you could hope for in a game like last night. I guess, I mean, what can I say? If the Chiefs won, I can tell you why. It's because of Patrick Mahomes. He's slowly becoming, how do I put this? Patrick Mahomes, it really is, and then, like, here's the thing, Tom Brady will always be the GOAT, but if there's anyone who ever is going to become the next Tom Brady, quote unquote, I'd be more inclined to say that would be Patrick Mahomes than Aaron Rodgers, because I really can tell you that Aaron Rodgers is going to let you down. Like, I really could bet against Aaron Rodgers and more often than not come out on top of that one. Patrick Mahomes is a different story. Trust me, the times I've ever bet on Patrick Mahomes, I've lost. And 2 of those times were playoff games in which the Chiefs beat the Bills. So there you go. And then my act of kindness was I helped clean up the table after. We just had leftovers. Like, we had leftover ham and made like some sandwiches and stuff like that. It was pretty nice. So, that was my evening. So now I can get to read this week's manga chapter. Let's begin. Okay. Let me get it ready 1 moment. If I can, help it. Okay. Actually, let me hold on. Let me look up the chat for a second. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, and there's no break this week. Resplendent. We're going to have another chapter next week. Okay, so One Piece chapter 1062. Adventure in the Land of Science. Ooh. A very much. We could see some big things here. Okay, let's see. Chapter starts out pretty much where we left off. Okay. They're all shocked that it's Vegapunk. Okay. Sanji's saying, of course Sanji would swoon over Vegapunk when you look like a beautiful woman. Of course that happens. Okay. It looks like I was right. That isn't the real Vegapunk. They're I guess robots and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So this one's named Lilith. So the evil one, okay, that's funny. So Vegapunk made sea beast weapons. Okay, ooh, very nice. Huh. Okay. Oh. Okay, so another one of the looks like another one of the robots. What's his name again? Looks like Shaka is telling Lilith that don't underestimate them. Do you see the swordsman? He's talking about Zoro. They're talking about Zoro. Of course they would. Okay. Ooh, and Nico Robin too. Okay. Okay, looks like the Lilith is going to bring it over to Dr. Vegapunk, Shaka the Good. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. No. Holy cow. You know, I've seen a lot of people theorize this, but I never really thought the theory would come to pass. The reason why Jewelry Bonnie is there is to speak to Vegapunk about Bartholomew Kuma, but the reason why Bartholomew Kuma is her father. Oh, God. This is already a big revelation. What the heck is next? She met Salva marriage law. Okay, don't bring that up now. Okay. They're saying don't bring that up now. Okay. Wow. Luffy's really excited, and Bonnie's like, "Hey, remember, we're intruders here." Okay, that's funny. Okay, and Luffy gets eaten. Let's see. Luffy's probably gonna make his impromptu escape in 3, 2, 1. Yep, he did. Called that one. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of food. Okay. Oh. The food they thought they were about to eat was a hologram. Nice. Okay. Is Luffy about to... Wait. Is Luffy about to transform into Gear 5th again? Okay. It looks like that wasn't the case. But this is the second time it's happened in... Huh. I'll have to look up on that a little bit. Let's see. Okay. No way. There's actually a machine here that legit is like one of those sci-fi microwaves where you turn it on and it immediately gives you whatever you want. That is cool. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's an automated cooking machine. Very nice. Okay. That's how it works. Okay. Looks like learning more and more about this chapter. Very nice. Okay. Okay, so of course Luffy and Bonnie are doing nothing but eating the food. Okay. Okay. Luffy and Chopper are like, "You're a Vegapunk?" Like, no, this is a different one. This is I believe it's Atlas. Okay, it's Atlas. Alright. See some of the new world. Okay. No way! Rob, Lucci, and Kaku and Stussy? CP0? Oh, they were Rob, Lucci, and Kaku were CP9, but CP0? And they're coming to... Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Is that the... Well, yeah, there's Cypher Zero. Is that the Kuma Seraph? That's huge. I mean, the Seraphim that we've seen so far, specifically that of Hancock and Mihawk, they look like little children. But the Kuma one is huge, which tells me one of two things. One is the fact that either Kuma was always a really big person as a child, or two, they were just going with the original pacifista model for this one. Either way, it really does bring about one theory, though, that I do need to bring up. Because, let's see. Any One Piece fan is going to tell you that before Luffy versus Kaido, before Luffy versus Katakuri, Luffy versus Rob Lucci was the highest gold standard of what a One Piece fight was. Some would even make the argument that even to this day, Lucci is still the most powerful enemy Luffy's defeated. Although I could tell you Katakuri and Kaido far outclass him. But at the time, Lucci was the one who brought Luffy to darn near his breaking point. I dare say, in that entire fight, Luffy probably lost a pint's worth of blood. That's how powerful Lucci was. And Luffy still found a way to win. So, needless to say, a lot of One Piece fans have theorized the idea of Lucci versus Luffy round 2. And don't get me wrong, I love a good rematch, especially when it's been long and overdue in the making. I mean, the classic example would be when Goku fought Vegeta again in the Majin Buu saga in Dragon Ball Z. Of course, I don't really like the circumstances of that fight because, one, it led to Majin Buu being released, and two, Vegeta let that happen on purpose. Not necessarily what I would consider the best of circumstances, but there you go. Plus, even if Luffy and Lucci were to fight each other again, for right now, I do not see Lucci even being a remote match for Luffy at all. I mean, Luffy just defeated Kaido, and he awakened his Devil power in the process. Lucci wouldn't stand a chance against that. And don't even get me started on Kaku versus Zoro again. Good lord, that's a disaster waiting to happen. So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something different. Maybe the Kuma Seraph will provide some sort of, seriously, I want to see the Straw Hats fight a Seraph. Because I think that would be interesting to see. But would I be okay if Luffy were to fight Lucci again? Oh, obviously I would. I mean, yeah. Again, I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I just don't really see how... I mean, Luffy literally has the powers of a god, in which at this point, his powers are limited only by his imagination. Even if that wasn't the case, Luffy's gotten so much stronger, I really do not see how Lucci could even stand any chance against him. But that's just me. So, that's all for the chapter. Great chapter. Definitely saw a lot of neat stuff. We're finally learning a bit more about Vegapunk himself, which is great. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say there was a certain character who's about to make another appearance. But I'll have to wait until later to figure that out. And, actually, you know, as long as I'm here, I'm going to look to see who this week's guest on Hot Ones is. Oscar-winning actress Viola Davis? Bro. Okay. I think we're going to be in for something truly special. So I hope you all liked this video. And if you did, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would do my YouTube channel greatly. As always, I'm very humble to make this video for all of you guys watching Enjoy today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to I'm always going to be here to London, and I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.